Ladies and gentlemen, we're underway before Skyler can even get his vest off. Brett Wolverton here with the untouchable Jeremy Vane calling the action. Mike Posey against the Southern Savior, John Skyler.
John Skyler made the cardinal error of turning his back on his opponent. Even if before the bell, you got to watch Mike Posey. This is Anarchy Wrestling. Nobody turns their back on anybody.
Well, Mike Posey is not happy that at Hardcore Hell in the six-man tag, that the partner that he brought in, John Skyler, they didn't get the victory at Hardcore Hell.
Mike Posey's not happy about a lot of things right now, Brett. Namely those two chops from the Southern Saviors, John Skyler.
And they'll knock the wind right out of you as Skyler brings Posey up to his feet, takes him down with the uppercut. Ladies and gentlemen, all the contests this week under working overtime rules. The matches have 15-minute time limits. Jeremy Vane, if at the end of the 15-minute period there is no winner, we're going to go into up to 2 5-minute overtime periods.
Then what happens, Brett? I don't understand any of these rules.
Well, after we get to the 25-minute mark, if there is no decision, the match will be declared a draw.
Oh, we got to go through all that? I don't. Okay. And this match is under those rules as well?
It certainly is. It's a 15-minute contest. At the end of the 15 minutes, there's going to be a 30-second rest period if there's no decision rendered, which we could see right here. Only the one count.
Way too early to be trying to pin Mike Posey.
The superstars are going to be almost racing the clock because do you really want to be in the ring in a competitive contest for over 15 minutes, up to 25 minutes?
Absolutely not. You don't get paid by the hour, Brett Wolverton. You get paid by the match. Why not knock the guy out in the first 5 minutes?
If you can do it in 5 minutes, that's certainly up to you. The headbutt by Skyler. Posey swinging at nothing.
Mike Posey's having a tough patch of luck here lately. I almost feel bad for the guy.
Another chop.
One more chop, and if I was Posey, I would tap out.
Skyler has Posey in the corner.
I always hated chops. Ask anybody in the dressing room.
There's another one to the chest.
And Mike Posey hates them as well. And the pain is obvious.
You see Skyler stalking around the ring. Reversal of the Irish whip. Skyler catches the rope. Posey goes up and over, lands on the apron. Skyler sends him into the turnbuckle.
I got to tell you, Brett, John Skyler is one of the most talented young men I have laid eyes on in my years in the business. He has definitely went from being somebody I dismissed as just being a midget to somebody that has every opportunity in the world to further his career and go worldwide with this thing.
Skyler recently had the opportunity to participate in the Elite Super 8 tournament up in Delaware. Made it to the final round before losing in the finals. Nothing to be ashamed of making it to the finals of such a prestigious tournament.
Absolutely not, and all of us here at Anarchy Wrestling are very proud of both him and Stephen Walters, who competed in that tournament.
In fact, it was Stephen Walters that Skyler defeated in the first round of that tournament.
Amazing.
But this week, it's Mike Posey against John Skyler, and Posey's working on the arm. Continues to stay on the arm of Skyler. That arm, one of the main components of Skyler's finish, the spoiler alert, the sliced bread. You can't
and one of 4 limbs.
It certainly, you got me on that one.
John Skyler better pay attention to the referee as he's making the count while his shoulders are down, as he should.
Skyler's going to try to roll it, Posey into a pin count.
Who's that referee? Ken Wallace?
Ken Wallace.
That guy's a goof.
Skyler trying to figure out a way out of the hold. Going to bring Posey back into the pin predicament.
Like a seesaw of pinfalls. Yeah, I just said that.
Yes, you did. Skyler again going to the chest of Posey. Now going for the hair. It's illegal, but he's biting him.
Well, that's definitely illegal. You know what I meant.
He was biting him. Swinging neck breaker by Posey. Goes in for the cover. Gets a 2. These guys are working against the clock. In this first period, we're just about the 5-minute mark of the contest. Should give us about 10 more minutes remaining in this first part of the contest.
These guys have got to keep the time in mind. You get 2 overtimes, but nobody wants to need it. Is there any reward for having the fastest victory or anything?
The honor of saying you had the quickest victory on Anarchy.
Thanks, Brett Wolverton, for that enlightening information.
I do what I can, Jeremy Vane.
Why did no one tell me about these new rules tonight?
It's a special couple of weeks here on Anarchy under working overtime.
We got to do it twice?
We're going to do it again next week.
Oh, my God. You spend 30 years learning the rules to pro wrestling, and you're going to change them on it.
They've been doing this over in the United Kingdom for years. Guys like John Skyler and Stephen Walters, who've competed in the United Kingdom, are familiar with these rules.
So they have an unfair advantage over the rest of the Anarchy roster?
Perhaps.
Huh. Politics at their finest.
Posey may be making a mistake, giving Skyler time to breathe. As Skyler connects with the drop kick, but he isn't able to capitalize.
You know, he's a jerk, but that drop kick would make even the most critical fan applaud.
Skyler trying to regain some feeling into his arm, his shoulder. A chop, but notice he's using his right arm, that left arm pretty much useless at this point. Up and over sunset flip attempt by Skyler. And Posey goes right back to the arm.
Posey's a thinking man's wrestler. Knows how to take a body part apart. Interesting choice of words there. Shades of the Andersons. Legendary for taking apart a body part.
Posey up to the top rope. Could be going for the Alabama Jam leg drop.
John Skyler's moved out of position for that. Mike Posey smart enough to not take that leap of faith. But not smart enough to avoid that chop.
Headbutt by Skyler.
That's uncharacteristic, isn't it?
Very much so. Skyler hurt his arm on the Irish whip attempt. Up and down, goes for the count. A kick out of 2.
John Skyler may have hurt himself there. That shoulder giving him trouble. Nothing like dropping 250 pounds on that shoulder after it's already hurt.
Whip off again. Skyler ducks down. Sunset flip attempt by Posey. Roll up 1, 2. A kick out of 2.
That's the toughest pin to kick out of, Brett. You ever been in that position?
I have not. Double underhook onto the top rope. Skyler shimmies out of it.
Shoves him back. And a spear through the middle rope.
But again, Skyler can't capitalize.
That shoulder is definitely hurt.
Has
He's
the
hurt
damage
for
been
certain.
done? Kick out of 2.
Don't you like it when I step on you, Brett? We're going to get used to this sooner or later.
I'll get used to it.
Get your hand off my leg.
Look, get your hand off my wallet.
How'd you know? And the fans here getting behind the Southern Savior, John Skyler. And I can't say that his performance tonight isn't inspiring.
He's going for the spoiler alert. Can he do it? Up and over, lands on his feet. Back in. Oh! Right into that injured shoulder. Smart move by Posey.
The whole ring shook, Brett Wolverton.
There's the Alabama
That
Jam.
could be it. Oh.
Go put her up the match,
Franklin
Mike
Dove,
Posey.
favorite wrestler.
Once again, Franklin, I beat one of your boys, Mike Posey, the winner. 1, 2, 3.
He's right.
I demand respect. I am the uncrowned Anarchy champion. 2 weeks. I demand you give me my match with Michael Judas. Last time, he was a chicken and he ran out and he got counted out. This time, when I have my title match, I want the stipulation, if he gets counted out, he loses the title. And I become the true Anarchy heavyweight champion.
Well, it looks like Franklin Dove's not going to make Mike Posey wait for an answer.
Instant gratification. That's how Posey likes it.
Michael, you should always be careful what you ask for. Michael Judas does not run from anybody. But you want it as a no count out so he can't run. Fine. I'll give you that. But it will also be no disqualification so Judas can do whatever the hell he wants to.
Wow!
Well, Mike Posey asked for a match, and he's got one. A heavyweight championship match against the Priest of Punishment. If Michael Judas is counted out, he loses the title. However, the contest will be no disqualification.